Okay, I think it's working. Let me test it out. Is it working? I think it is. Actually, I need to change something really quick. Mm, okay, 1 second. Um, I need to check something really quick. 1 second. If I do this, okay, it's working. So we're gonna be playing some Bastion this time around, but I'm gonna be playing with my joystick controller, my gamepad. So probably the vtuber model probably gonna um, put put their hands down when I do it. See, gonna do this, and I didn't manage, to be totally honest, I didn't manage to configure the VTuber model to have a joystick on its hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like this, right? I might actually do this and just let it be like that. Okay, so um we're gonna be playing some Bastion. Let me see if you guys can hear the game. Okay. Yeah, I think you can, right? I don't know if I can. I really love the Bastion soundtrack, but I don't think I can play it because it's copyrighted. So we're gonna keep with the uh, effects only, and I'm gonna put some music on the background. Really. There you go. And I'm gonna be. I don't want to listen to the music. Wait a second. Actually, I do want to listen, but really. There you go. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Let me see if the model is working right. So, um, 1 second. Okay. Um, there you go. Let me change this. Oh, damn it. Okay, it's working. It's working. It's tracking my movement. So, yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna actually gonna close this. What else do I need to close for this to work? Okay. Okay. Um. So let's go. Uh.
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails. Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Place gets awful slick sometimes. Other folks came to train their throwing arms. Slippery little devils. Still others use the place to test their finest blades. Kid cuts all of them down soon enough. Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch smelling good and ripe. Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
Okay, it's kind of high, the volume. Okay.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him, though. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges link the path together. Quick and careful's the only way to go. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, Ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. Know they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us. No place better than Trapper's shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right. Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge. To think a rickety place like the shingle survived, when so little else did. Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle. best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines. The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him, not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nordy the bird boy didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survived as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. Sometimes a single look says it all. For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here. The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them. That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep. With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again. Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows. Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste. All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. Most trappers couldn't get through without a few scrapes. Master trappers got what they needed for a better hunt. The trappers would have been impressed with how the kid handled the shingle. He's feeling real proud of that show. I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breakers Challenge. There's only one way into Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid. Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. So many stairs, somebody's sure to trip. Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can. He stashes the marshal's prize. Goes back to something more his style. Cinder brick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort. Kid's stash of grenades is there for him if things get even worse. Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now. Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses after just one drag. The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history. past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that. All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him. Will he finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven? He and no one else. But then, All they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made 'em real, not me. I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The memorial. Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. Finders keepers. Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Now he can shoot that fang repeater all day long. Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand. Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that. If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon. Ever felt a Zolwood gourd? Like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count. The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket. Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results. They kept on training until they mastered those muskets. The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger. Marshals did more than just stand around shooting, of course. No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel. Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought.
Okay, I'm actually think I played enough. I'm not gonna be playing anymore. 1 second, let me open OBS. Is everything okay? Has everything been okay? It's the more important question. 1 second. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be finishing up this stream for now. Then I love Bastion. Really love this game. Yeah. I think it saves, right? Let me check if it's saved correctly. Let's see. And actually, I need to check our progress. 1 second. Yeah, it's saved. Oh, 1 second. I'm actually gonna.
Been meaning to put up some guardrails.
Yeah, it would be good. Some guard rail.
The less said about the guards, the better.
I want to go to the training ground, the challenge. Let me check it out. There we go. I wanna see.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard.
The yard. Am I right?
Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits. The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learned to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. A good day's smashing could feed a family for a week.
Yeah, that's good. 27 seconds or less. I think I can do it. 27 seconds or less.
Ever want to just smash things for a while?
I'm gonna need to
you know where to go.
upgrade the hammer if I want to do it, though. I'm not gonna be able to do it right now. Yeah, I'm poor. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not gonna pay anymore. 1 second. Wait a second. Let me just. There you go. So that's it. I'm gonna finish it up right now. Okay. Let me actually close the game. Well, thank you